Hey everybody, it's Matty Lowe. Welcome to the Matthew Lowell Show. We got to get into it because we got so much to talk about today. Okay, the other day I asked you about 50 Shades of Grey and I got all sorts of responses. And none of them were good. So I had no idea what this book was even about. And one of my friends, really I call him a mentor, sent me an email and told me, stay away from this book and you don't want to read it. And he kind of told me what it was about. I had no idea. So I researched it today and it's funny because apparently it comes from Twilight. And there was some kind of fan fiction thing that came from Twilight. And then she kind of made it into her own books and changed their names and all this stuff. And it was so funny because, you know, teenage girls with this Twilight thing are so, like, into it. And they really believe these characters are real. And now it's happening with their moms. It's like the 30 to 50-somethings are reading this 50 Shades of Grey. And they are, like, thinking this guy is real and wanting this Christian Grey guy to be, like, real. Even though he's into S&M and beating on people and all this. I mean, come on. I think it's so weird. And to watch these grown women, like, in such a fantasy world, talking like this man is a real man. And I'm like, something's wrong. And I'm just wondering, society, are we just totally that hard up that we are wanting to live in fantasy land? And I'm with you. I like fantasy. The Narnia movies, you know, Lord of the Rings, all that, because it takes you to a different place, a place that isn't where you live. And I know sometimes we need that, but man, I'm just wondering, we're taking these fiction books and making these characters real, and they're all looking for Christian Grey out there. And I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. It's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, the answer to our riddle. We had the riddle the other day, which was, what has branches and is green on the inside, or has green on the inside, but is not a plant? The answer is, drumroll please. My sugar mama's behind the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
And my sugar mama got the answer right. It is a bank.
Yay!
Good for you, all that you who got it. We're going to have a riddle at the end of the show for today's show as well. But, I wanted to tell you that I had the day off yesterday. And I don't get the day off very often. And this was my first day off in weeks. And I really decided, I made a point to say, I'm spending it with my children, even though I do twice a week I spend time with my children, but I'm usually working while I'm with them. And yesterday I just spent the day with them, and it was so beautiful. My son is really a genius. His name is Josiah, and my daughter's name is Promise, and that's because we had a daughter who died, and we'll talk about that on another day. But little Promise, oh my gosh, she's almost 2, and she's so beautiful. And I got to tell you this one story. We were watching Nemo and last night, and the sharks were really scared because we were watching it on a pretty big screen, and so she ran over to me and she lays right on top of me and she's just like scared. So I had to take her out of the room for a minute, and then the sharks were gone. Well, I lay on the bed next to me, you know, and Josiah's over there too, and we're just all laying and watching this movie together. And I was watching her because she's just getting into watching stuff, and she's very active. She doesn't like to watch TV. And I'm watching her just watch this in amazement, how beautiful the movie is. Because that is, I'm sorry, what's your favorite Disney movie? That is my favorite Disney movie. I've decided. I used to like Little Mermaid, don't judge me. But, because in middle school I thought Ariel was my girlfriend. But we're not going to go there. And, but Little Nemo, I think, is my favorite Disney movie of all time. But anyway, I'm watching her little amazement, and just looking at her little face. And I said, hey, Promise, I love you. And she's still watching the movie, and then, you know how you just see she's trying to concentrate on something? She kind of shakes her head, and she turns to me and goes, and wants a kiss. Oh my gosh, you guys, my heart just about leapt out of my chest. And I gave her a kiss, and it was like our first real kiss, you know? When you have that first kiss with someone you love, you know? And I'm just like, oh, my little baby girl, like she's so sweet, and she's got her name is Promise Joy, and she is nothing but joy. She is like the human form of joy. And then she just went back to watching her movie, and she knew she had done a good thing, you know, and I love my kids. My kids are my favorite thing in the world, and I never really wanted kids. Did any of you say that? I always said I didn't want kids, and then we had 5 kids. 3 of them are not with us, but 2 of them are alive, and I just couldn't trade them for the world. Like, they're just the most important thing in my life. Oh, I love them. Sorry I wasted your time with a big old daddy story, but I had to tell you because it was too cute. Don't you think, Miss Sugar?
Yes, I do.
You know what I was thinking when I was looking into her little eyes and looking at me, and I just so adore her. I just thought to myself later, and I started crying about it because I feel sad for all the little girls out there who never had a dad, who looked at them and loved them. And honestly, I'm going to cry just thinking about it. You know, because it's such an important part of life, and we are growing up with a fatherless generation, and it's breaking my heart. And that's why I've made a pact with myself. I saw Courageous this week, which was terrible because the guy's daughter died. Oh, spoiler alert! The guy's daughter dies. And it was the hardest movie for me to watch because I had a daughter who died at birth. The other two were just miscarriages, you know, but the hardest thing any parent can go through, I tell you. But anyway, I just want to make that commitment to be there for my children and for them to know that their father is there for them and loves them. And my kids know that, but I need to make more of an effort. I think we all do. But anyway, I feel sorry. If you're a girl out there or a boy and you didn't have a father in your life that loved you, I'm sorry. I wish that meant something to you. Because I know I'm just this random guy on the computer. But anyway, I love you. Did you see how long we've been going? Can you see how long we've been going?
Yeah, about 6.5 minutes.
Can y'all stand another thing? We got to talk about Justin Bieber for a momentary. He finally debuts this boyfriend video. Have you seen it? I was so confused because how many spoilers were? I mean, spoilers. What do you call that? I got verklempt, and now I can't even think. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, whatever. They keep giving you little snippets that whet your appetite, whatever that's
like
called.
previews?
Yeah, that's not it. There's a word. Anyway. And so I was like thinking I knew what the video was going to look like. And then you look at it, and I watched it on Vivo, and Vivo puts it up there, and then you have this random girl looking at that video, the teasers. That's what it is. The teasers that we've had all along. And that's not even the video. And then he's out there being all weird, and I thought it was not worth the hype. What'd y'all think? And I'm a Justin Bieber fan. Don't sit there and think I'm hating on Justin Bieber, because I really do like him, and I'm not even a closet Bieber fan anymore. I'm just full out. I like him. But, and he's trying to be all sexy and mature, and I don't know. He's just he still looks like he's 12 to me, and it just is creepy, and I feel like, it's just gross. Anyway, let's get to the riddle of the day, people. The riddle today is 6 men were trying to share an umbrella. How come none of them got wet? Ooh, that's a good one. 6 men were trying to share an umbrella. How come none of them got wet? Put your answer in the comment section below. Also tell me what your favorite Disney movie is in the comment section below. Rate, subscribe. You know I love you. I can't wait to see you on Monday's show. See you then. Bye.